Hello once again, this is Brother Teacher with some words of comfort, wisdom, and admonishment that you need to hear. Perhaps this is for most of us, but for those that will listen and then hear, it's most definitely for you. Let me apologize in advance for my title. I want you to know, and most people that know me know, that I don't use profanity. I don't use expletives and so forth. Never have. It's not me. But sometimes in order to convey a message, we have to be a little bit creative. So I sort of abbreviated the S word for impact. Because if I had used the term stuff, it may have not drawn too much attention. So I had to be a little bit more risque, as it were. But this video is to encourage you to do something, to achieve or strive to achieve the things that you always have had in your heart to do, and you have become a procrastinator. You become lazy, and you've been using excuses. You've even become a recluse. You're sitting away somewhere, not doing what your life's purpose is. This is not necessarily a job thing per se, or a financial thing per se, but it's every aspect of your life that's lacking. You need to do it today if you have been putting it on. Is there a career that you've aspired to embark on? Maybe even you slowed down on it, or not even attempted to do it at all, or apply yourself. Why? I'm not going to spend a long time with you. I'm just going to get to the point. Just do it. Just do it. Where your heart is where your intention and your spirit should be, and then you put it in action. You flow, as we say. I was sitting here and I was listening to a comedian who said that he was inspired by another comedian to get off of his behind and do something because he became too comfortable. Are you too comfortable today, ladies and gentlemen? Are you too comfortable? I said this in an earlier video. Take your clothes off. Whenever you have the opportunity, free time, still away even, take your clothes off at home. You don't have to be completely naked. Down to your underwear at least. And look at yourself wholly, completely in the mirror. That's who you are. That's the physical self. Ask that person that you're looking at in the mirror, which is you, what am I doing? What am I doing here? Where have I been? Where am I now? And where should I be? Where should I be going? And if you're not happy with the results of your analysis of yourself, then why don't you do something about it now? The easiest thing is to offer excuses to ourselves and to others for why we don't do what we should be doing. We don't do what we should have done. It's easy. It's very easy. But you know what? Conversely, the opposite, in other words, it's a little bit more difficult because it requires work on our part. When you're looking in the mirror, look at your body, for example. Am I in shape? Am I healthy? Externally and internally. For the most part, what you see on the outside is a result of what's on the inside. If you're heavy, in weight, overweight, even obese. It's your diet. It's your exercise or lack thereof. Do something. Do it today. Let me tell you something. I'm 60. I'll be 61 this year, if God willing. Yahweh. Last night, and I work 7 days a week. Last night I sat on my bed. And I may have said this before in time past, but I sat on my bed and I struggled for a moment to get up and do my push-ups before I go to bed, which is my daily routine. I sat there, a little sore from the day, body achy from arthritis and so forth. Just like that. Rolled off the bed, dropped down, got to 10, 15 and kept going. It's like, that's going to already go in the book that I began to do something. So I may as well finish it. Knocked out about 50 push-ups. Of course I could have done more, but that goes in my book of accomplishments. My physical journal that I did 50 push-ups last night before I went to bed. Why don't you do the same? If you can't do 50, do 20. Can't do 20, do 10. But do something. Take a brisk walk. Buy or invest in a rope, a jump rope. Attempt to do something and stop doing nothing at all. That's what I'm getting at. Have you went to visit a relative lately? Or a friend, a real friend, not an associate, but a friend, earnestly, just to see how they're doing. Call them on the phone. Some people don't like you just showing up. Just depends on who the person is, but call them. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing, my friend? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, man? You mind if I stop down for a few minutes? If they're available, do it. When is the last time you went out for a walk in the woods? When's the last time you went and just observed nature and the beauty thereof? Just do it. Get up. Stop being lazy and a good for nothing individual. Get rid of that mindset and that mentality right now. You are important and you have a purpose in life. We all have a purpose in life. One of the greatest things that you could do against you, the person, is to leave this world and not leave anything behind of value to the people that are left. Your family, your friends, and even just society and humanity. Period. Leave something of value. I'm sure that you have a gift. I'm sure you have a talent. Use it. You want to sing? Apply yourself. You want to play an instrument, guitar, piano, violin, whatever? Apply yourself. You want to start that sewing class. You want to start making clothing, ladies and even guys. Start doing it today. You want to start building those models, those statues and so forth. You want to start back doing your art. Do it today. Don't let the world not see your gift. You are important. Do you hear what I'm saying to you today? I have purposed in my mind and in my heart today more so than ever. Not just today, literally, but today, meaning in the present world. I have purposed in my heart and my mind to try to aspire to accomplish all of the things that I have always yearned to aspire to. Goals that I want to achieve. I always wanted to learn scuba diving. I'm 60, arthritic. It's okay. It's alright. I'm still going to do it. I have a book or two that I'm working on. Do you? Work on the book. Leave something behind so the world remembers you and your legacy and what you have left behind for humanity. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Now, if you're overweight today, for example, or obese, don't think that you have so much weight that it's too late and that you can't do anything about it. You didn't have a problem eating, did you? Did you? So, pull from within that intestinal fortitude, that courage, and say, I should make myself do this. You smoking? Been smoking for a while? You say you can't stop? But you know what's funny? You can walk to the store, the convenience store, the grocery store, and buy a pack of cigarettes. Well, why can't you stop? Do you need me to say it again? You have an alcohol problem, a drinking problem. You don't have a problem going to the store and buying it. What's controlling you but you? It's your mind. It's psychological. But you can turn it around. It doesn't mean that you won't have withdrawal symptoms. But do you want to live long? Do you want to live as long as you possibly can live? You see what I'm saying still? I'm talking to you. All of you who have an ear to hear what I'm saying to you right now, I'm talking to you. You lonely? You don't have a companion right now? And you've been longing for some companionship? Get out and mingle. I'm not saying the bar club. Fathers, you haven't seen your children in a while because your wife has left you or moved on. It's not over. Moms, it might even be you because dad left you. Maybe he has the children in custody of them. But it's not too late. Start putting forth effort and stop making excuses. It's easy to make an excuse and point the finger outside of you. But what about your contribution to your situation? Have you made an attempt? And oh, you only made one or two attempts to achieve a certain end. You have to be disciplined. You have to have patience. You have to be consistent. If it means doing it 20 times, do it 20 times plus. But do it. Don't let this moment pass you by. Please don't. Or else you're going to be regretting it in the end. We're not going to get any younger, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get older. But let's not be old and bitter because we have not done the things that we should have done when we had the opportunity to do them. And someone might say, well, I never had the opportunity. No, you didn't make an opportunity when you didn't have an opportunity. You have to make an opportunity oftentimes. Sometimes you knock on the door. Other times you have to knock the door down to make yourself heard in a polite, honorable, respectful way, metaphorically speaking. You can do it. You can achieve anything in this world that you want to, virtually, if you apply yourself. You want to excel in sports? You can do it. Stop making excuses that you have a handicap. There's always a way. But you have to believe in you. And the only way that you're truly going to just simply believe in yourself is this. Put forth the first step. I'm serious. If you need some encouragement, stop by here every once in a while, or you can text me. You can send me a message. I'll respond to you. All I've been trying to convey to you or say to you is this. Don't waste your time here on earth. Don't waste your life here on earth, because you are worth living. And in being worth living, the generations after you, when you pass on, are worth knowing your story. That's it. And that's all. May the Creator, the Most High Yahweh, bless you and yours. You have a beautiful day or evening, wherever you might be. And I'll see you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. So long.